Hang on. There we go. Alright, what's up guys? It's me again. I'm going to do a video on how you disassemble the ICS Galil. After doing some looking around on YouTube, I've noticed that there aren't many videos of people disassembling the ICS Galil. So I'm going to make a video, throw my video out there for the ICS Galil owners that aren't quite sure how to disassemble this gun or really take it apart. No, those are the same thing. Okay, so let's just get started. What I like to do when disassembling my airsoft gun is I like to take off the dust cover. The way you do that is there's this button right here. You're going to push that in, and then you're just going to push it in and lift it off. It's going to lift off and pull backwards. Next, while pushing in the same exact button, you're going to take off the charging handle set. So again, same thing, push in the button, but this time you're going to want to push in a little further because it sits on a track. So you're going to just push that in, and it's going to come loose. Then once you're there, just pull backwards and lift up. And here you have your charging lever, or you have your charging handle set. Okay, so now when I'm next thing I like to do when disassembling my gun is I like to take off the gas tube set. So what you're going to do is you're just going to hold on to this thing right here. You're going to pull back a little bit. First you need to pull your hop up back. You're going to just pull back and lift up. There you go. You can readjust your hop up now. So now you're there. Next thing I like to do is I like to take the hand guard off. If you haven't taken the hand guard off before, I suggest getting like a screwdriver or something to assist you with it. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how I did it the very first time. So, if you can see that or not, see that little thing right there? See how you can kind of move it? This is the pin that you're going to take off to take off the entire handguard. So, with your screwdriver, I stuck mine right in there. I suggest using a flathead screwdriver because it's a lot easier. You're just going to do that, and never mind. That's not how I did it. Okay, so you're going to come from underneath. Ow! You're going to come from underneath here. Just going to stick it on like that, and just lift up. See, mine flipped completely backwards. That just sort of skipped a step for me. So now you just kind of wiggle it out. Comes completely off. Place that on your towel or your white surface or whatever working surface you're using. You're just going to take this thing, lift up, and the hand guard will come completely off. Just like that. Place that on your workbench or whatever you're using as your work surface. You don't need to do this. This will stay on, so you don't need to worry about losing that. But you do need to worry about losing this pin. So make sure you keep it in a spot where you won't lose it. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how you take the gearbox out. Get my screwdriver again. The gearbox, it's fairly simple. Just two screws. Two screws are pretty much holding this thing in. So first, I'm going to take off. Well, actually no. I'm going to show you how to take the pistol grip off first. So there's going to be a single screw right in here, or on the bottom, and you're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver, by the way. So you're just going to unscrew that. I don't need to show you how you unscrew a screwdriver. Anyone can unscrew a screw, anyone can do it. So, it's a fairly small screw, so make sure you don't lose that either. And just that one screw is holding this entire pistol grip on. So once you get that screw off, you just slide it right off. It just slides on. Also put that on your workbench. And then the trigger guard is actually held in place by the pistol grip, so you can just kind of back it. Actually, no, never mind. You can't take the trigger guard off until you take the gearbox out. My bad. Okay. So the next screw that you'll need to take off in order to get the gearbox out is the fire selector switch screw. It's just going to be that screw right there. This screw, you can actually either use a Phillips head screwdriver or a standard screwdriver, or I like to call them flatheads. So you just unscrew that. Again, I'm not going to show you how to unscrew a screw. Anyone can do it. So you're just going to unscrew that. Make sure you don't lose the screw either. And then you're going to, if you've used AKs before, you know how to take this thing off. You just lift it straight up, and then it's off. Inside this hole right here is going to be a little metal thing. Not sure what it is. Make sure you don't lose that, because I'm not sure if you can use your gun with or without this, but just don't lose it. Okay, so now you can take your gearbox out. But, okay, when you're taking this off, the hop-up unit is spring-loaded. So, see how you can move it back and forth like that? You need, when taking, the hell is that? I don't know. Okay, so I got off track there. Okay, so you need to hold the hop-up unit forward in order to take out the gearbox. So now this is going to be, oh yeah, once the gearbox is loosened up, you can take the trigger guard out. It just kind of sits in there. Place that off to the side. We won't be needing it right now. Okay, this is going to be kind of awkward doing it upright, so just please bear with me. Okay, so yeah, you're just going to hold the hop-up unit forward, and you're just going to slide the gearbox up and out. Well, if I was holding the gun horizontally, not vertically, it would just go up and out. There you go. So if I was holding it like this, I would hold the hop-up unit forward and just lift straight up. Okay, so now you're here. You have your gun almost completely disassembled. I would, hang on a second. There we go. I would show you how to take the outer barrel off to get access to the inner barrel, but unfortunately I don't have the right hex key set. The outer barrel is held on by just two, to my knowledge, two grub screws, one up here, and then a somewhat bigger one beneath the gun. To my knowledge, you just need to unscrew those three screws. Excuse me. And then, to my knowledge, you can just slide the outer barrel completely off. But I could be wrong on that. If so, leave a comment in the comment box below so I can know for future reference. So yeah, that's all I can really do at this point. I could show you how to take the stock off, but that's pretty easy to figure out on yourself. You just unscrew that hex screw right there, and it'll just come completely off. Really simple. I don't think I need to show you guys how to do that. But yeah, so that's pretty much the basics of how to disassemble this. Like I said, I could go more in depth by taking the outer barrel off and the stock off, but just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to. I might make a video later on showing how you do that, but until I get the correct size hex key, or Allen key as some people call it, I can't do that. So for now, this concludes my disassembly video of the ICS Galil. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is, like in the title, this is just going to be part 1 of the disassembly. Part 2 is, obviously, maybe you guessed it already, but I'm going to be reassembling this thing, showing you how to reassemble it. For when I reassemble the gearbox, though, I might need to do it in a different position because there's like 3 different things I have to hold in place when taking this thing back in, so I might need to do it down here, and you probably won't be able to see very well. I'm sorry about that, but it's just how things go. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you next time.
Later. Oh no. Later.